Okay, I'm Jerry Long with dustyvarmint, Mostly Archery. We're here in southeastern Wisconsin today. It's about 20 degrees out with not very much wind. We're going to try out these new Duravanes Zeon Fusion vanes. So far what I've seen with them, they're pretty impressive with the light gathering ability. We're going to shoot some down range and see what they look like. Here we go. This is a Zeon Fusion with 2 greens and 1 red. Also, for comparison purposes, I'm going to use standard feathers with 2 yellow and 1 green. Here we go. And finally, here's 2 green blazers and 1 yellow blazer combination. Alright, here we go. We're going to repeat the experiment, but at 40 yards this time. This is 2 yellow and 1 orange of the Zeon Fusion Duravanes. For comparison, this is 2 green and 1 yellow blazer. And also, for comparison, 2 yellow and 1 green feathers. This is what they look like down in the target. Okay, here I'm going to shoot one more round with the camera focused on the 40-yard target. This is 2 orange and 1 yellow Zeon Fusion Duravane. This is 2 green and 1 yellow blazer. And finally, this is 2 yellow and 1 green feather. Okay, also with these Zeon Fusion Duravanes, I've heard some discussion about the Duravanes in general being a little hard in the cold weather. Again, it's 20 degrees out here in southeastern Wisconsin. This is one of the Duravanes here. You can see, I'm pushing it over and you see how much flexibility there is. It's somewhat stiff. And this is a blazer for comparison. It is much more limber. I'm going to come up close to the camera and do that a couple times. You can see here. This is the Duravane. This is the blazer here. So there is some difference in stiffness in the cold weather. I'll check this again in warmer temperatures and see what the difference is. I shot the arrows between 242 and 279 feet per second, depending on what the fletching was. The feathers were shot at 242, while the vanes were shot at 279 feet per second. As you can see, it didn't seem to make too much difference with the arrows in flight, whether you could see them or not. From about 1 to 5 feet, they glow like they have lights. But in flight, I couldn't tell any difference, whether on video, by eye, or in slow motion video. Also, regarding flexibility that we talked about before, here you can see I have a blazer vane and I have the Zeon Fusion vanes here. I'm going to flex them indoors at about 68 degrees and you can see the difference. Not too much difference at all. I really feel the true value of these will come into play when you've shot an animal and you're looking for the impact, right at the time the arrow hits the animal. Regardless of whether or not you can see them in flight, I still think they're an excellent product, and I'm considering using them this year on my arrows. I want to thank you for watching this Dusty Varmint's Mostly Archery video. I hope to see you in the future. Happy hunting.